Recent reports from reliable sources suggest that Russian forces have likely advanced northwest of Zolotarivka. Apparently, they were able to seize Trilene and the rest of a forest, where new positions were taken up. This advance was first reported just over a week ago. Russian forces have reportedly begun active offensive operations to the southwest of Orikhiv as well as to the southeast. Previously, it was reported that Russia withdrew a large part of their reserves from the town of Pali, northeastern Zabalka Oblast, to the Kamyansk and Orikhiv directions. Recent reports state that Russian forces have advanced in the Pokrovsk direction and have entered the village of Pustynka and reached the outskirts of Zhovte. In Pustynka, assault operations are reportedly underway, while southeast of Zhovte, the Russians are apparently working on pulling up their flanks. Geolocated footage indicates that Russian forces advanced south of Kurakhove and captured the village of Dalnje. After attacking the village from the north and the east and establishing multiple footholds, the Russians were able to push deeper into the village and take up new positions. Heavy clashes commenced with Ukrainian soldiers defending the village. It took the Russians 3 to 4 days to clear the residential part of Dalnje. After this, they went on to attack and seize the agricultural buildings, completing the capture of the settlement. This final assault was done with an APC, from which Russian infantry dismounted and took up positions in the agricultural buildings. A Ukrainian drone dropped a grenade on the dismounting Russian soldiers, but missed. Geolocated footage indicates that Russian forces advanced north of Kurakhove and captured the village of Novo Ilinka. According to reports from a Ukrainian source, this was done by attacking from the north. Russian troops entered the northern houses of Novo Ilinka and pushed south towards the Kurakhove reservoir, forcing a Ukrainian withdrawal. It is possible that some Ukrainian soldiers were also encircled and captured. Ukraine responded by firing a number of FPV drones at Russian soldiers and positions, resulting in at least 6 Russian soldiers being wounded or killed. Geolocated footage indicates that Russian forces have restarted offensive operations in the Zabalka district of Toretsk and have made progress in the direction of the Terykons. Following Ukrainian advances in the district, which led to them pushing Russia from it entirely, Russian forces began pushing back, but this time from a different direction. Previously, they attacked from the forests to the east and then up towards the northwestern part of Zabalka, but they are now attacking from the south, which was likely a weak spot for Ukraine. The Russians advanced to within 240 meters of the first Terykon. If they are able to take these Terykons, they will have full fire control over much of Toretsk and significantly better surveillance of the city and its surroundings. Ukraine responded to these advanced by firing at least 3 FPV drones at Russian soldiers. The first 2 drones failed to do much damage, but the third one destroyed a house, which 2 Russian soldiers occupied, likely wounding or killing them. Russian forces have advanced in the Pokrovsk direction and captured the village of Hryhorivka. The first reports of this came in around 2 days ago, but it has only been confirmed today. Russian forces advanced up both sides of the Solona River, taking control of the southern bank first, before working their way up the northern bank, catching up with the southern spearhead. Shortly afterwards, Russian soldiers raised their flag over the village, confirming their confident control of the settlement. Ex-kindergarten teacher destroys Russian cruise missile with first shot. A Ukrainian rookie soldier downed a Russian cruise missile with her first shot in live combat. Natasha Grabarchuk, who used an 18 kilograms Igla surface-to-air SAM missile to destroy the enemy projectile, won praise from her colleagues for her successful shot, footage of which went viral. Grabarchuk was a kindergarten teacher before she joined the Ukrainian armed forces to defend her homeland. She is part of an anti-aircraft missile unit within the Galishevalin Radio Engineering Brigade of the West Air Command. Anton Gashenko, a former advisor to Ukraine's interior minister, said on the X platform, Grabarchuk previously completed a 5-month course where she received training in various types of portable air defense systems, Polish public broadcaster TVP Info reported.